Get it! Yo, what up? It's your boy. Alright, so today what I want to talk about is how you should find out what the fuck works for you. If you guys saw my video yesterday, I talked about how I feel like personally alpha male strategies approach to game won't help most guys, typically because he's in a huge city and also because he's in a higher age than what most guys would be in when they're typically dating. But what I want to say is, with this game and picking up girls and shit, you niggas have to know that it's different for everybody. That doesn't mean that one group of guys can fuck chicks and another group of guys can't fuck chicks. But that basically means, from all these dating coaches, all these people who give advice online, you have to figure out what the fuck works for you. So, going back, I was actually watching a few of AMS videos. I know it was one video when he talked about how to go out alone and how to get chicks when you're in the club alone. He says that, you know, there's nothing cool about going out alone, which I somewhat agree on, but, you know, you can do it if you want to. And he also was saying that when you're out in the club alone, or when he's out in the club alone, he's still working on his purpose. So what does he mean? He was saying that he'll be sitting there texting on his phone, and it'll look like he's texting somebody, but he's actually writing pages in his book. This goes back to what I was just saying on you have to find out what the fuck works for you. If y'all niggas want to go to the club with all them bitches twerking and all that loud music and all the drinks and all that extra shit going on, and you want to sit there and write on your fucking book or do your homework, go right ahead. But I say, if you're in your teens or your 20s doing that shit at a fucking party, you're gonna look like a fucking weirdo. You're gonna look like a fucking lame. And I don't like to use that word lame, but that's the only word I can use to fit this shit for now. I get it, we're all on our purpose. I get it, we're all trying to be our best self. But nigga, going to the club and writing a book, like, y'all are on his channel, y'all are on my channel and all these other dating coaches channels to figure out how to get chicks, how to get laid. So if you're going to the club, it's basically like if you were watching a how to play basketball type story. If you're going to the club, it's fucking game time, you know what I'm saying? So if you're going out where there's anywhere where there's a volume of women, you need to be goddamn talking to chicks, you know what I'm saying? You need to be, especially if you by yourself, you need to be trying to build a social circle, whether you're meeting some cool guys in the club, whether you're linking up with the promoters, linking up with the DJs, linking up with the club owner. By doing that, you automatically make yourself the fucking plug instead of the middleman. Because just by you going out alone, the promoters and the owners may be more open to letting you, you know, go in the back room with them or see VIP exclusive shit, which can get you in the club the next time. So my suggestion is that when you're going out to the fucking club, the last thing you need to do is be on your fucking phone. I don't care if you're on your purpose, if you're emailing clients or whatever. The club is not the place to do that shit. Trust me, you got plenty more hours in the day to get that shit done. Does that mean you need to be walking around looking for ass the whole time you're in the club, looking thirsty as hell? No, but we're trying to fuck chicks, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to get laid here. So why would you go to the club where there's hella chicks you can give a one night stand to, or hella chicks you can talk to, get to meet, and you're sitting there on your phone by yourself the whole time? To me, that makes no fucking sense, and I don't think it makes no sense to y'all either. So that's why I say you have to figure out what the fuck works for you when it comes to this game shit. I've been out to clubs plenty of times myself, and the mindset that I have when I go to the club by myself is, alright, tonight I'm finna turn nothing into something. Now when I say that, what do I mean? That means that I'm going out by myself with no expectations, no nothing. I'm just going out to have a good time, and then I'm going to turn it into something. So that could mean meeting other cool guys that I can go out to the club with next time, linking up with the promoters, linking up with some badass chicks. You know, I don't really care if I fuck them that same night, but just linking up, getting some numbers, getting some Instagrams, and then maybe next time it'll be a little easier when I go out by myself or with friends. So when it comes to this game, when it comes to this red pill shit, You gotta figure out what the fuck works for you, my nigga. Even as I said, with my approach to college and just being in school in general, it may not be all the same for you. The AMS approach may not be the same for you. It's a whole bunch of dating coaches on fucking YouTube who all we're doing basically, if you really think about it, all we're doing is giving our perspective, whether from experience, from what we've learned from other people, or maybe even from some books that we read. So you niggas y'all have to figure out exactly what the fuck works for you. And then when you do figure that out, you go from there. Some of you niggas are into sports. Some of you niggas are into animals. Some of you niggas are into biology. I'm in the fucking classroom right now. Some of you niggas are big on business and shit like that. So just by that in itself, we all have something in common. We all want to get laid more, right? So that's the one thing we have in common, but we have to figure out what the fuck works for us when it comes to this game shit. Me personally, you will never catch me out in the club by myself looking at my fucking phone, writing pages in my book. Nigga, I'm in the club. You know what I'm saying? Like, the music is loud. I'm trying to turn up. I'm trying to have a good time. That's the whole purpose of going out to the club, I thought. You know, so you guys need to keep this shit in mind. Whatever you get from these videos of either alpha male strategy videos, my videos, anybody else who's giving game on YouTube or in real life, you have to really take that shit with a grain of salt, piece by piece, and figure out, okay, I understand this, I'm not feeling this, I'm not feeling that. Like, we're all men here, you know what I'm saying? So you have to think for yourself as a man. If you hearing some shit and you're like, I don't really know about it, yeah, you can try it. That's the fun thing about game. You can always try some shit. You can always learn some new shit. That's why I love the game, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing game for it's definitely been over a decade. You know, it's been for a while, so there's many different things that I've tried. Trust me, I've tried it all, and I've fucked plenty of chicks. But I can tell y'all now, going out to the club and being on your phone at a fucking high school or a college party, that is the worst thing you can do, because the difference between us in school or in our 20s or in a smaller city, if we go out to the club and just do that shit one time by ourselves, you are already putting yourself in a category as a fucking weirdo or a fucking lame. If you were in a big city like New York, LA, basically like a city where there's multiple abundance of clubs, yeah, maybe you can get away with that shit. You know, you may find some chicks choosing, and you may never go to that club again. Who gives a fuck? But if you're gonna be in pretty much a fishbowl environment like college or even high school, you have to keep in mind that when you're going to these parties solo, you're going to see these people again. So that right there tells you you don't have to do no rapid, crazy approaches, but you also need to go out and be fucking social. That is going to get you laid. These people are going to see you out. They're going to see that you're social, you're abundant. The nigga who's standing in the corner by himself, texting on his phone, even if he's writing a book, nobody knows that. You know what I'm saying? It just looks like you're scrolling on Instagram or whatever. So yeah, you're on your purpose. That's cool and all, but to the naked eye or the other females looking at you, they like, first of all, this nigga by himself. Second of all, he's on his phone the whole time. Why the fuck did he even come out? You guys got to keep that shit in mind when y'all are doing shit like this or when y'all taking advice like this, because that shit can be detrimental to you when it comes to you trying to get some pussy. You know, and this channel is to help you niggas get laid as much as humanly possible while in college. So keep that shit in mind. Whatever, you have to figure out whatever works with you and go with that. All right? Stay